I'd like to commence this video with a request. For those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, especially if my guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, I kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering my presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore my Patreon support tier or check out my various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. You can find the link in the bio and comment section below. Thank you for considering and supporting me. Dodgers vs. Twins. My team pick is Dodgers. The Dodgers have dominated the Twins in prior seasons, coming out on top in 7 of their last 8 matchups. Los Angeles swept the Twins during their last visit to Target Field. Los Angeles was effective playing away from their home stadium last year, winning at a 58% clip. The Dodgers offense has excelled coming out of the gate this season, as they currently rank near the top of the MLB in several key offensive categories. The Twins rank near the bottom of the league in multiple offensive categories, including runs scored per game, so they may lack the firepower to mount a comeback if they find themselves down early. The Dodgers have won 6 of their previous 8 games overall. The Twins have lost 3 straight games overall, all of which were played at home. Paddock has lost his prior 3 starts against Los Angeles and has an ERA north of 7 in 7 starts against them. The trends strongly support a Dodgers victory on the road Wednesday. My total pick is over. 33 Dodgers and Twins base runners crossed the plate during the last 3 games that they played last season. The Twins pitching staff has given up 7 runs or more in 2 of their previous 4 games against Los Angeles. The Dodgers had an elite offense last season, ranking in the top 10 in the league in several key offensive categories. They have picked up where they left off last year, ranking first in the MLB in runs scored, so they are capable of scoring quickly in bunches. Dodgers pitchers generated a lofty 4.66 ERA on the road last year. Los Angeles has pushed or gone over the run total in 8 of their previous 10 games, and they have scored 5 runs or more in 5 of 8. Paddock has produced a lofty 7.03 ERA against the Dodgers in his career. Most signs point to a higher scoring affair in Minnesota on Wednesday afternoon. Phillies vs. Cardinals. My team pick is Cardinals. There are showers and rain in the forecast for this one, which will have an impact on Phillies' ability to take advantage of the home run-prone Lance Lynn. The power pitcher will use his ability to get strikeouts in key spots to further slow the Philly offense down. Additionally, Lynn has been strong against them in the past and will rely on that familiarity. Importantly, Nola hasn't been able to rely on the strikeout as frequently so far this season, which will allow the Cardinals to make contact more often and ultimately eke out the victory. Additionally, St. Louis will have Thursday off, which will allow them to stretch their relievers out, as they did have some usage on Tuesday after Sonny Gray went 5 innings. There won't be a ton of runs scored in this one, and rain could be a factor, but take the Cards, who have been a profitable bet so far this season. Additionally, though Philly has won 8 of the last 10 against the Cards, there is a change of direction as the Cardinals have taken 2 of the last 3. My total pick is under 8. The weather will put a damper on any power surge that the Phillies would want to have and force each team to rely on small ball to generate their runs. The fact that both teams have had an elevated strikeout rate will further regulate their output. There are showers forecasted before and after the game, with a constant drizzle in between, which absolutely makes a possibility of a shortened game. Furthermore, the under has hit in both the games so far in this series, and the book has posted it at 8, which is between the 8.5 in the first game and the 7.5 posted in the second. It is still too many, as both offenses haven't been overwhelming yet this season, and each of these starting pitchers have good success against their opponent. Mariners vs. Blue Jays. My team pick is Blue Jays. Yusei Kikuchi has a 1-0 record with an ERA of 0.00 and 14 strikeouts in 2 appearances versus the Mariners in his career. Logan Gilbert, on the other hand, has a record of 0-2 with an ERA of 6.95 and 24 strikeouts in 4 appearances versus the Blue Jays in his career. Toronto will have the advantage in pitching, which I believe will matter in this matchup, with both offenses having a slow start this season. I am taking the Blue Jays on the money line. My total pick is over 8. While Yusei Kikuchi will play well for the first 5 to 6 innings he pitches, the Toronto bullpen is still an issue. The Blue Jays bullpen has an ERA this season of 4.94. Even if the Blue Jays get past the first 6 innings unscathed, Toronto will still likely give up a few runs. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays should have no issues against Logan Gilbert, who has historically struggled against the Blue Jays. Diamondbacks versus Rockies. My team pick is Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks have demonstrated success when entering games as favorites, winning 3 out of 5 matchups in which they've been favored. Specifically, when favored by -141 or more on the moneyline, with a 58.5% implied probability of winning this game based on the moneyline, the Diamondbacks enter this matchup as strong favorites. Conversely, the Colorado Rockies have struggled as underdogs this season, winning only 3 out of 11 games when chosen as underdogs, translating to a win rate of just 27.3%. Even when facing longer odds as underdogs of at least +119 or worse on the moneyline, the Rockies have only managed to secure victory 3 times in 10 opportunities. With the moneyline set to imply a 45.7% chance of the Rockies winning, the odds favor the Diamondbacks to emerge victorious in this contest, but I'm not a numbers guy. The Diamondbacks felt like they got the struggle of not closing games off their back with a 3-2 win last night. My total pick is over 12.5 runs. 12.5 is a lot of runs, but hear me out. The Diamondbacks boasting a solid over-under record of 7-5 and the Rockies at 8-4. Lord Gurriel Jr. emerges as a key figure, leading the Diamondbacks in both home runs and RBIs, ranking impressively high among all major league hitters in these categories, 13th and 5th. Gurriel's current hitting streak, coupled with his consistent offensive production, bodes well for a continued offensive onslaught. Additionally, Ketel Marte's power surge, highlighted by his team-leading 3 home runs and strong batting average, adds further potency to the Diamondbacks lineup. On the Rockies side, Charlie Blackmon and Ryan McMahon stand out with impressive batting averages and significant contributions in home runs and RBIs, setting the stage for offensive display. Ezequiel Tovar and Brenton Doyle further bolster the Rockies lineup with their respective home run contributions. With such an array of offensive talent on both sides and recent trends suggesting high-scoring affairs, taking the high over 12.5 in the thin afternoon air of Denver feels too good. Nationals versus Giants. My team pick is Giants. The Giants have a much better pitcher on the mound, and that will carry them to the win. Patrick Corbin is a terrible arm, and his struggles for Washington will continue. Take San Francisco to do the work Wednesday, leading to the home win. My total pick is over. Rays versus Angels. My team pick is Angels. Los Angeles will send Jose Soriano to the hill for Wednesday's series finale, and the 25-year-old will be making his first start, 3rd appearance, of the season. The right-hander comes into this game at 0-1 with a 4.50 ERA and 1.17 WHIP over 6.0 innings of work. Soriano faced the Red Sox last time out, and he conceded 3 earned runs in relief, taking a loss in the 8-6 defeat. Soriano was strictly a bullpen arm last season, 38 outings, so this will be his first career start. My total pick is over. Picking up right where we left off, both of these bullpens have been atrocious this season. Tampa is dead last in bullpen ERA, 7.36, and 29th in WHIP, 1.81, while Los Angeles is 28th, 6.63, and 17th, 1.32, in those respective categories. Being that Los Angeles is likely opting for a bullpen game, I think Tampa Bay's offense will tee off in this contest. Speaking of the offenses, this is a lofty number at 9.0 runs, but I think these offenses are capable of racking up the runs. They both rank inside the top 17 in terms of both team batting average and OPS. While they aren't elite offenses, we should see plenty of late scoring as the relievers take over. On that note, this could be a great spot for a live bet at this inflated number of 9.0 runs. If the game starts with minimal scoring, you can look to play the over at a lower number as the total decreases. Ultimately, I think we'll see the bats come alive on Wednesday afternoon, so I'll be playing the over, while also keeping an eye on the live line.